Can you care for others too much? Absolutely, and Jesus showed us the right balance. Many of us believe that loving others means constantly giving even at our own expense, but even Jesus took time to rest, pray, and recharge because love requires balance. Welcome to Faith and Freedom Channel. I am Mari Plank, counselor and host for today. Today's video is the balance of self-care and sacrificial love. Throughout his ministry, Jesus showed us he took time to withdraw and pray. Even when crowds sought him, Jesus regularly stepped away to be with God. Luke 5:16, Mark 1:35. He set boundaries on his time and energy. Jesus didn't heal or help everyone who asked. He prioritized his purpose and followed God's timing. John 11:6, Matthew 15:21 through 28. He rested and encouraged his disciples to rest. After a season of ministry, he told his disciples, "Come with me by yourselves to a quiet place and get some rest." Mark 6:31. Jesus never neglected people, but he also didn't neglect himself. He understood that self-care was essential to fulfilling his mission. If even the Son of God needed rest and boundaries, how much more do we? What are we going to learn? We're going to learn how Jesus modeled self-care and sacrificial love without burnout. Many people believe that following Christ means constantly pouring out for others, even to the point of exhaustion. While Jesus did embody sacrificial love, he also demonstrated the importance of rest, boundaries, and time alone with the Father. Reflection. Do you feel guilty when you take time for yourself? Jesus showed us that rest is not selfish but necessary. When we neglect rest, we risk burnout, resentment, and exhaustion, which can actually hinder us from loving others well. Identify one way you can set a healthy rhythm of rest this week. Rest isn't just about doing nothing, it's about being intentional with our time so we actually become spiritually, emotionally, and physically refreshed. Choose one of these actionable steps to implement this week. Spend time in prayer. Dedicate at least 10 minutes a day to quiet prayer, asking God to renew your strength and give you peace. Isaiah 40:31. Take a Sabbath break. Set aside time, a day or even a few hours, to pause from work and responsibilities, focusing on worship, rest, and joy. Exodus 20:8 through 10. Say no to overcommitment. Closing prayer. Holy Spirit, help me to balance self-care and sacrificial love. Help me to take care of myself just like you did. Teach me to rest in you and get refreshed for tomorrow. Share in the comments what's one way you can balance this in your life.